Good morning, y'all. Rufotris here. So, today I'm going to polish a few little rocks. Just finishing my morning relaxing with the dogger here. Reading a book. Reading up on my geology stuff. Mwah. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on a couple pieces here. And by the time you're seeing this, I will be in Florida and hopefully finding some shark teeth. So, stay tuned for that. Also, thank you so much for getting me to 500 subs. So without further ado, let's check out what I'm working on today. All right, y'all, so upstairs with the flat lap, time to get to work. But just before I get started, again, thank you on the 500 subs. I really do appreciate this community, and I'm very grateful for y'all sharing this around and watching my videos, interacting, commenting, sending me stuff. And so today I'm actually going to polish a few pieces that were sent by one of the viewers, this old helmet. I previously said the name wrong on a live stream when I was opening the box, but I'm gonna polish a few things he sent out of his yard today. And some of them look like some interesting, very interesting pieces. That one's got a lot going on in it. Just gonna do a couple free-form face polishes on them. A few of these little pieces here. But also, since we hit that 500 subscriber point, thank you all again. Gonna do a giveaway. And I'm gonna go ahead and let the winner choose. Once we have a winner, the first place winner will choose if they want the Petrified Wood here, or if they want the Crazy Lace. So this Petrified Wood glows in the black light, the Crazy Lace does a bit too. But these are two awesome pieces that were given to me. Oop, we'll get better shots of them here. But anyway, gonna get working on these and some of these free forms today. And then I guess we'll go ahead and make this the comment video. Keep an eye out. There will be a keyword, and you have to enter the keyword to enter the giveaway. So let's get to it and see what these come out looking like. Be all free forms, except the Crazy Lace. I think we're gonna go kind of like an oval on this. It's kind of a wild shape right now, but I think we're gonna stick with the oval that's drawn on there. We flip the camera around, get you a better shot, better quality here, and get started. Ooh, wait. High tech. I just got sponsored. So I'm now an affiliate of High Tech. If you're gonna buy any equipment, any accessories, etc., use my code on all accessories, not machines. You will get 10% off. And I will start posting that in all of my videos from now on. That'll be in this video, any future videos. Yeah, I have an affiliate link. Kind of excited about that one. So anyway, let's get to it. All right, so here's a closer look at what we've got to work with today. We'll start with the samples of what was sent to me by this old helmet. I just picked a few of the pieces out, and we're gonna do some free-form face polishes on them. That one looks like it tells a story. Look at the colors that popped out of that once it got wet. Oh man. That'll be a pretty cool polish, I think. I was just planning on doing this face when I picked it up. We'll see. So here's some more similar. Looks like tiny fossilized something. Interesting. It's like, I'm guessing, I have no idea. I'm guessing it's a metamorphic, like, sandstone. Is it like a petrified sand? They're perfect little spheres, look at it. Do you think it's like a bacteria? No, it's too big, like they're big dots, but like a bacteria colony, like each one of those would be little splotches of bacteria colonies that were fossilized. Oh my gosh. You know what, before I cut this, I'm gonna add in some shots in just a minute. I'm gonna go grab the macro and the microscope, and we're gonna take some closer looks at that one there. See if maybe we're dealing with something fossilized. Oh wow, this is my first time seeing these wet as well. I like it. Oh, there's some interesting layers in that rock. Oh, and then last was he sent me some of these. He sliced up a bunch of this, and it's got some definite like quartz layers in it. Little druzy pockets in there. See that? Little vug, some crystals in there. But it looked pretty with the way it runs through. Oh, you can see a little light runs through this one. So yeah, those are the ones sent to me by this old helmet. These are the ones sent to me by someone who doesn't want to be named, which is totally fine. But look at those. First place winner will get to choose which one of these they want. And then there's also going to be a choice that you will have. You're going to have two choices to make. So first is going to be which one of these you want, and the second choice is going to be whether or not you want the gold or rocks instead, if you want another polished piece, or there's going to be an option to get a little bit of gold either in a pay dirt or just a little vial, and let me show you that here. So part 2 of the first place prize is a little bit of gold out of my personal stash here. This is mostly from pay dirts. This is almost entirely from pay dirts. I'm gonna give you a little option. If you want, like, it's gonna be just over 0.1, or either just a couple little pickers that'll be just over 0.1, or you can put it in an Idaho pay dirt for you that's gonna have a bit of garnets in it as well. There we go. So we're looking at 0.115. Couple little clinkers of gold there. Ooh, almost lost it. So, your choice if you just want those as is in a little vial, or if you want me to mix it in a small baggie of Idaho pay dirt with some garnets in it that may or may not have some flower gold in it. I didn't pan it out. It's actually cons from my last trip in Idaho before we moved away. I guess I will go ahead and show you that here. I put this in a little jar. Ooh, almost lost that one. There it goes. Hold on, let me grab that. It just dropped right there. Oh, you little bugger. Did it go under the lid of the scale? Dang it. I think it fell and went under there. Did it go in there? Okay, hold on. Get it and reweigh it and make sure I still got you the same amount. Turn this off and dump it to the side. Oh, it's stuck to my hand. Oh, it was right there. Oh, you sneaky little bugger. Gotcha. It never fell. It was stuck to me. Okay, well, I seem to have made a slight mistake and didn't label any of my bags, but I'm pretty sure this is cons from one of the claims in Idaho. So it should have lots of tiny little garnets in it. And take a closer look here. Well, either way, it is some cons. Could have gold in it. I don't know how much. If you want your gold in that, just let me know. And we'll go from there. Now, let's move on to the second choice you have. If you don't want the gold and you don't want the pay dirt, you have a choice instead of a gold sheen obsidian. Actually, I'm not positive that this one's gold chain. We'll polish them all. You'll get to choose from the polished pieces that'll be in a following video. And I'm not going to draw the winner for like a week. We'll let this video run for about 1 week, and then we'll draw the winner. You can see the lines of mahogany or gold sheen in there. It's that nice mahogany obsidian. It's got that kind of reddish color, but there you can really see the gold sheen popping on that one. And my wax dripped all over it when I was dopping this one. I'll pop that off, but yeah. So there's 3 pieces of obsidian, and that's the alternative. If the winner does not want gold, you can choose one of these instead. Anyway, let's go ahead and get polishing. And I will mention again here while I'm setting up. I'll put these in order. Got my affiliate code. So if y'all are looking to get into polishing, or maybe you have a flat lap but don't have an affiliate code yourself or anything, wouldn't mind if you want to use mine. Gets you 10% off all the accessories and whatnot. I think by the time this video comes out, their Black Friday sale will be over, and I assume most people getting into it will have already bought everything they need. I'm not going to push it like crazy, but I wanted to share. And I haven't decided what or if the second place, or if there will be a second place prize or what it'll be. I think there will be. I'll do another just cab. And I haven't decided what that'll be. Maybe it'll be the one that the first place winner doesn't want, although I don't really want to get rid of both. I was willing to part with one. Yeah, we'll see. Second place is undecided, but I'm pretty sure we'll give something fun out for you. All right. Well, let's get into it. Gonna start time-lapsing it and get cracking into these pieces. Stay tuned. All right, so here's a quick view of these. I want to show you with the black light what we're looking at. Ba-boom. The orange and red that pops out of the petrified wood in the corner there. Not sure how much more will pop up as we grind into it. Might lose it, it might only be on the tip there, or it might start to show up way more throughout it. So we'll find out. It kind of looks like it's inside of it, but I don't really know. We'll find out, and then check out the crazy lace one. Oh, it's like too intense. Hold on. There we go. That one really pops in the UV. And just like the other one I polished, it's got that big crack running right through it. But I like it. I think that one looks pretty cool. Pops quite a bit. So overall, I think this one's coming out pretty good. Got a nice, very oval shape there. Might make some fine adjustments. You can see where I added some orange Sharpie to kind of make my stencil line pop more. But my dop stick is not in the middle, and you can see that there. It might be an issue, it might not. But all I want to know is I really want to preserve that red that you just saw there. So I'm going to get working on this, shape it up, and try and preserve a little bit of that red bump that we see. Unfortunately, on this one, you can see it's not very rectangular, and to get that curve out of the bottom, I'm going to have to remove a piece. I'm just really hoping that it keeps the UV reactive stuff, but we'll see as we get into it what happens. Hello from Florida, y'all, so don't mind the messy hair. Just editing this video, putting it together. It's way too long, like 45 minutes. So I'm gonna cut it way down here, and we're gonna just skip to the end and see the results and go from there. So we're going to take a quick look here and check out the pieces sent to us by this old helmet that I got polished up. And then after that, we will move on to the finished cabs for the giveaway. So check this out. I definitely like the color and the way it came out shiny. You can see I put a little bit of a polish on the side, but didn't grind it down smooth by any means. But I polished the sides just a little bit. And then this one, oh my gosh, I love this one. I'm still not positive what it is, but it's pretty interesting. It's got a lot of color going on in there. And then that bottom bit that looks like some kind of rusty dirt on the far right side, I guess I said bottom, but on the far right there, that actually glows with some blue and then some green spots in the black light. And then up towards the top there, we've got that kind of blue running through with a little bit of quartz and some yellow-green colors up top. Yeah, super weird. That's what it looked like raw, and that's the other raw side, and then I polished these two sides. And then this one, pretty interesting. It looks like some sort of mud flow or clay. Just the way, it's like years of floods of mud or something that just turned it into a metamorphic rock. Pretty cool. And on the left side of it there, you can see that kind of white streak, but that's a little bit of like quartz or chalcedony running through a vein of it that filled in a gap. I'll show it later in a bit of a close-up. So here's back to this other one, now that it's polished up. I did not polish the side with a little druzy vug. I wanted to not have divots and holes. But I do like this one. I might round the edges and repolish it. I just want to see what it would look like polished first as kind of a sample. Now this has got to be one of my favorites. Look at all the little grains that look like maybe sand, or as someone else said, I think it was Geode Cracker and Collector, said they look like frog eggs. Oh, I was talking to him about it. Very interesting. But let's take a closer look at this one, because there's the unpolished side. And then right here's the polished side. But then let's zoom in. Look at this. You're not going to believe it. It seriously does look like little eggs or something. Or coral. Do you see that? They're all a little bit different. They're all very solid. None of them are hollow, but they look like little fish eggs or frog eggs or coral seeds. What do you call them? Tiny coral polyps that are starting to grow. There's a few of them here. If you notice and look carefully, they remind me of the design on a Potowski stone, which is what made me start to think the possibility of coral. So you see them right there in the middle. Those are what I was saying, look a little bit like the Potowski stones. And so this is the other one, the larger piece that was a little different. You can still see it has a lot of those circular structures in there, but these ones are definitely different. This side looks much more like the petrified sand as I had thought. Until you move up this way, now you start to see those same circles with what appears to be the hollow centers filled in with quartz, chalcedony, something. But it's really wild. This stuff looks so cool, and this is only the macro, not even the microscope. Under the microscope, it doesn't quite look as cool. You don't see as much in one shot. I think it's perfect under the macro. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at these in the blacklight now. So this one shows a little reaction to the blacklight. You can see there some colors popping up a little bit, but this one, oh my gosh, I just love this one. See what I mean on the bottom there? That's where it was all rusty colored. And do you see that? That's not just the UV reflecting off or anything. That is like rusty red-brown dirt that is just glowing blue with some little specks of green in it. Crazy stuff. I want to know what this is. And here's the smaller piece, and you can see it's got that same blue glow going on in between all the little greens of whatever. Whether it's sand, coral, frog eggs, whatever it actually is, it's got some reaction in the matrix in between all those little dots. Alrighty, so let me show you these last two really quick with the black light, just for a few seconds each here, and then we will move on to the main cabs and see how those came out. So remember, use the keywords the cab in your comment and tell me which one you prefer. So this one here is the Petrified Wood. I really like how the grain was preserved in this one. I'll take a closer look at it here with the macro. And then you can see the much finer grain there. I definitely like that. Now, we did lose most of the color in the UV, but I'll show you that here. It retained a little spot that's mostly orange, that's got kind of a hint of red in the orange there. Right in the middle, you see it. Nice orange glow with just a touch of red-orange in the middle. But we lost the rest of the UV part, unfortunately. Kind of thought that was going to happen getting into this piece. But I still think it came out really beautiful. So if you're interested in the pet wood, let me know. And now for the other one here, we've got the Crazy Lace. I think this one came out really nice. Bigger than the last one I did. That was off the same slab. It's got that same crack running through it. Right there. It's a very stable crack, so it held together just fine. Doesn't fall apart on the machine. Seems to have some sort of like hematite inclusion under the scope. But look at that one in the UV. It's got some nice colors popping up. And you can see the cubic bits of like iron, hematite, something up there. It's a little metallic reflecting the UV light off of it. And since we're at it, let's take a closer look at this one in the UV so you can see what I was talking about. Look at that. It's kind of like a little galaxy in there in between the dots. That is very interesting looking. I'm not sure what's going on here. I washed the rock a couple times, so it's not just stuff left over from my wheel or anything like that, and you can see it's mostly not on the dark spots. Crazy though, this rock really reacts in the UV. And then this is the other one, and it's got kind of a, look of coral going on. Not sure, not positive, but looks to me like it could be coral. I appreciate y'all watching. I know this one, as always, went on longer than planned. But thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing my videos and commenting and liking them. I appreciate it a lot. So don't forget to leave your comment on this one, share the video around, and I'll see y'all in just over a week, and I'll do a live drawing, and then we'll give the person about a week to answer or so and go from there. See y'all. Thanks.